Ahoy! Hello everyone. Today's topic is gonna be quite challenging because today we're gonna study grammar, but I'm sure you can do it. Today we will study adjectives. How do we even start? In order to learn how to use adjectives in Czech language, we need to know the gender of the word that we are describing. In Czech, as in many European languages, every word has a gender. The table has gender, my headphones have gender, cloud in the sky has gender, my cat has gender, my pants have gender, everything has a gender. And I need to know the gender of the thing what I want to describe in order to properly work with the grammar. Now, the genders are three: male, female, and neutral. So we have male words, female words, and neutral words. How do I know? How can I possibly know what gender are all of the words in the Czech language? It's impossible to just guess that, right? We as Czech natives, we kind of have a feeling for that because we just grew up around all of these words. But you as a native speaker, how can you know? Well, there is a way how you can tell. It's not 100% accurate. There will always be exemption of this, and this. But I would say for 85%, this method will work. The male words, how can I know that the word is a male, has a male gender? It usually ends up with a consonant. So when you look at the examples here, steak, hamburger, počítač, dům, vlak, učitel, kamarád, you can see that all of these words are ending with consonant. Therefore, they are male words. The female words usually end up with a or e, a, e, or with soft consonants, r, sh, t, n, d, and ch. Let's have a look at the examples. Káva, limonáda, škola, nemocnice, ulice, kamarádka, rýže, kancelář, pleť, daň. And we can continue. So these are the female words. And neutral words, they usually end up with o, e, and long e. Examples: auto, mléko, vejce, máslo, maso, kuře, pekařství, náměstí, letiště. Here we have e with the hook, soft e, and nádraží. So, according to this method, you can guess what gender has the word that you're trying to describe has. So that's first step. You try to guess the gender of the word. Next step is to choose a proper ending of the adjective. So when you just type in the dictionary adjective, it will probably come to you in the male form because that's kind of the original, right? Here we have the adjective. What I chose for this is modrý, which means blue. If I'm describing male words, it stays the same. E. Example, modrý svetr. Modrý svetr, blue sweater. If I'm describing something that has female gender, if the ending of the adjective will be a, long a. Taška, taška is female word. Modrá taška. Modrá taška, blue bag. And last one, if the word that I'm describing is neutral, it's gonna be long e, e. I chose auto, and blue car is gonna be modré auto. Modré auto. And that's basically it. Let's have a look at examples. When I want to say that something is big, in Czech it's velký. Velký. Now, let's have a dog. Pes, and pes ends with consonant. So I know that pes is male word. So big dog is gonna be velký pes. Velký pes. On the other hand, if I want to say that the dog is small, the gender stays the same. I'm describing the dog. So I know that it's gonna end with E, long E. How do you say small? Malý, malý pes. So I have velký pes and malý pes. Big dog, small dog. Now, you tell me. When I have a cat is kočka. Kočka. It ends with A, therefore kočka is female word. And if I want to say small kitty, it's gonna be malá kočka. Malá kočka. Moving on. Let's have another adjective. Krásný. Krásný. Krásný means beautiful. So, krásný ostrov. Beautiful island. Ostrov ends with consonant. I know that it's male word, therefore it's going to be krásný. Krásná květina. I know that květina ends with A. It's female word, so krásná květina. And if I want to say beautiful clothes, oblečení. Oblečení ends with E. Therefore, I know it's neutral word, so it's gonna be krásné oblečení. Krásný ostrov, krásná květina, krásné oblečení. So that's it. So far, not that hard. And maybe if you have a look at the beginnings when you were starting to learn Czech and you were learning the greetings, dobré ráno, dobrý den, dobré odpoledne, dobrý večer, and you were maybe wondering, oh my god, why all of the dobrý is like a little bit different at the end. Now you know why. Because den and večer is male word, therefore it's dobrý, and ráno and odpoledne is neutral word, therefore it's dobré. So now you know. Now it makes sense. Now it goes back to the beginning when you were learning Czech. So I have exercise for you. Take a break, pause the video, try to fill in these sentences, and then come back and check if you did it correctly. So, how did it go? Here are the answers. Take a look if you guessed them correctly. So, now we know how to work with adjectives. We have two more things we have to learn. Now we're entering the second stage of this. What to do when you are describing nouns that are in plural. It's tricky, I know. We know that Czech is hard. I have it in the channel description that Czech is hard, so no surprises. It's not gonna be that easy. When you are describing nouns in plural, if it's male words, it's gonna be e or I, depending if it's inanimate or animate. Inanimate are things that are non-living, so my computer, my table, my phone. Animate things are living things. My teacher, my father, my driver. If it's inanimate, it will be e. Nové svetry, new sweaters. If it's gonna be people, noví učitelé, new teachers. For female words, it's gonna be e. Krásné květiny, beautiful flowers. For neutral words, it's gonna be a. Nová auta, new cars. I know this can get frustrating because it's kind of twisted just what we learned seconds ago. Unfortunately, it is what it is. Okay, I have one more thing. Please bear with you. There is this also thing called soft adjectives. What we learned so far are hard adjectives. They are more regular and they are more classical, let's say. And now we have soft adjectives. Good thing about soft adjectives is that they look the same for all genders. They all end with long E, except male words, because sometimes, of course, there has to be some exemptions. But mostly they end with long E. When you look at the examples, we have moderní dům, and in plural the same, moderní domy. For female words, moderní hudba, and for plural, moderní kanceláře. For neutral, moderní nádraží, moderní auta. As you can see, in all cases, plural, singular, masculine, feminine, neutral, they all look the same. It's moderní. It ends with long E. So that's good. That's the easy thing about soft adjectives, is that they all look the same. Some other examples, for example, aktivní, aktivní, because word active comes from English and it was adapted, so it's aktivní. Now the second thing, what does it mean when they are created from nouns? I wrote word zima, which means winter. And if I want to say that something is wintry, I say zimní. And it's the same for all genders as well. Zimní hrad, zimní zahrada, zimní oblečení. So that's good thing about the soft adjectives, that they all look the same. Now maybe you are thinking, oh, how can I know if the adjective is soft or hard? Sorry to tell you, as many things in Czech. You just either have to learn it and memorize it, or you will make mistakes and someone will correct you. Hard way, it's hard to say which one is which. Okay, so we're at the end. Good job if you made it all the way up here. I know that it's hard. And now for the end, I have a question for you. Jaký je pro tebe český jazyk? How is the Czech language for you? Je český jazyk snadný? Je těžký? Je hrozný? Je zábavný? Je komplikovaný? Je zajímavý? Let me know in the comments. How is the Czech language for you? So that was the chapter about adjectives. Good job, and see you in the next video. Ahoj.